If a playoff series began today, Senga and Manaea would pitch games 1 and 2, and Peterson would probably pitch three. So getting those two guys back is huge. And of course, if they could add somebody else who would pitch in a first four playoff games, I don't think they'd ignore that right now. Though I think internally they think Frankie Montas is really much better than I think probably you and I think. Frankie, I shouldn't speak for you, but they
No,
think
you're
they
right.
they
You
think
can,
they
you can,
they think he's a playoff starter. We'll see over the long haul if that's actually true or not. For the bullpen, John, I just keep coming back to this thing, which is I think what David Stearns has been historically comfortable doing is finding the guy at the margin who he thinks could overperform. The Matons, the Staniks, the Brazobans like last year. Uh, I think that the Mets are good enough to win a championship this year. And I don't think he can take a half measure here. I think he's got to use real prospects to go. If Duran or Jax, for example, we're going to be talking later in the show with Derek Falvey, who runs baseball operations for the Twins. If Duran or Griffin Jax gets into the market, I think the Mets have to be very bold and try to get that kind of relief pitcher, not only because of this year, but Edwin Diaz can opt out after this season, and now it's Cone money, so ultimately they could probably keep Diaz. I think you mentioned something. Why not just add a tack on a year now at like I think that was you, right? Didn't I read
right.
that? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, tack on a year now and see if you could get that done and keep him. That might be a good idea. But just in case he's out, like help yourself this year and protect yourself for next year because you could win this year. And I don't think it's a half measure year for them. And they've built up the farm system enough to me to not have a half measure year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's been one of the questions about David Stearns. Obviously, he came from the small market team. He's been in New York. He is a New Yorker. I'm not sure that affects him. He does not like to give up the prospects, but not all these prospects are going to turn into Juan Soto or Pete Alonso or Lindor or Diaz, right? I mean, some of them are not going to be stars, and you've got to be able to pick out which ones you can give up to get something good. And the Mets are clearly a now team. They spent a ton of money, not as much as the Dodgers, but a ton. I'm with you. They need to go for it. Duran from the Twins would be fantastic. There are going to be other relievers potentially out there. Maybe Bednar from the Pirates, pretty good. I know he was demoted briefly at the beginning of the year, but he's doing better now. Clase potentially, maybe. Kate Smith from the Guardians. There will be good relievers who are out there who you can get. I know you're going to have to overpay. It's not going to look great. Some of the Mets prospects are doing great right now, right? Jed Williams is doing great. Ton's doing great. McLean's doing great. I mean, those are probably the three guys they most want to hold on to now and don't want to give them up. And I get it. But, this is a now team, and, now's the time to do it.